This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Michigan Wolverines. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, there is some intrigue to this matchup between Michigan and Oregon. These are not teams that play often, but with this new revamped Big Ten, we are going to see this matchup more and more. What makes this really interesting is the history of Kyle Whittingham, the new Michigan head coach, against Oregon. He played them well and beat them often when he was the coach at Utah. We'll see if that adds a new little wrinkle into this matchup here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Dropping back. It's Moore. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That is the worst feeling in the world for a quarterback. You're trying to make a throw out on the outside that candidly is an easy throw, but it's hard to see that defender as he's breaking on the ball, and he steps in front for the pick. As soon as it's in his hands, Chris, it's over. He's gone. There's nobody in front of him for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the back.
He's got space. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Moore. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. He's got some space, look out. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it here. Look at the quick cut. Tackle made to the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
1st and goal, handoff. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Second down and goal, upcoming. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's not going to get there. Short of the 1st down. Breaks up 4th.
What a decision upcoming here for this head coach after this long, successful drive from his offense. You know he wants to pay it off with a touchdown and not settle for a field goal. Does he go for it? I think you should. I know the defense just played well on the last snap, but this offense is still in rhythm.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. They go back to the running back, but he gets swarmed. The defense said, not this time, Joe. They were all over it.
Chris, football is a game of adjustments, and finally on this 4th down, this defense adjusts to the running back's success. They find him, they get him down, and that's a huge 4th down stop.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Nice grab. It's Stewart. Open field ahead. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, Chris, third down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
Here's the option play. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense has it and still going. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Crosses the 10-yard line. He's got a crease. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Caught in the backfield. It's Marsh. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
The Wolverines come to the line with first and goal. They'll try the ground game here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To the air, it's Moore. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws. And
hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They got him down out near the 40.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Ducks moving quickly down the field here.
Chris, those are the little hidden yards that just kill you as a defense. They did everything right. They're in position. They just have to make the tackle. But the running back is a plus runner. When it's blocked for 3, he gains 5. And here, again, falling forward for the 1st down.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free, end zone ahead. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He's missed it. The extra point is no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Caught in the flat by the running back. Breaks into the clear. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. That is broken up and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
He'll hand it off. And an opening here. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Great teams close the half well. That's exactly what we're seeing here, extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. To throw, it's Moore. Looks to the left, pass caught.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Just have to secure the catch before you turn upfield. So many times we see on these drag routes, whether it's wide receivers or here, in this case, at tight end, and they take their eyes off of this ball just a little bit too early. Antsy to see their running lane, see where they're turning the football up. Got to secure the catch first.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback is predetermining where he wants to throw the football. He's got to just read the concept out. Here, the coverage is really good.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Here comes the pressure. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he'll set up to throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the back. He's got space. Breaks it. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. They continue to roll up the score. Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it 28-6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. Let's start at the 25. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to pass. It's Moore. Makes the catch. It's Davison. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1. After the completion, will stop the check out an injured player on the field. It's their sophomore running back. See if Holly can get some information quickly. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Hill. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. Crosses the 35. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
The Ducks keep the football on the move. They call the draw play here. Fights through a tackle. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level. And here, they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
This is classic bend but don't break defense. What an excellent job by this group forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again 10-plus times. And then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them and a resilient play getting that turnover.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's caught. He's got room. Powering through a tackle. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
When you have a player of this caliber as an offensive play caller, you've got to find creative ways to get him touches. This is exactly what I'm talking about. A touch pass that goes for an explosive. Great job sealing the edge, and then it's about the ability to be explosive out there, and look at him go. Great job being elusive, and a huge play for this offense.
They'll run it to the left. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Wolverines. He runs it into the end zone.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And he's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, the eye in the sky don't lie. And, Chris, they're going to go back to this film, and they'll be able to fix things and look at the effort and look at the schematics. And a play like this, maybe it spurs them on to something for next week and beyond.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes back out on the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Looking for some space. It's Hill. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And he's out of bounds here on the return. Michigan offense back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here. Breaking tackles. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Marshall. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
And the Wolverines have first and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They're going to run the option. He's got a crease. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Chris, after they built that big lead, we've seen this defense get a little bit too cautious. They need to be more aggressive, go out there and get a stop. You cannot allow this offense to just sit there and take shots down the field.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Backing up an undefeated regular season with a conference championship. You know the old saying, just control what you can control. This team, Joe, has done all that they can do. They have to wait and see where the committee places them now.
I would anticipate it's one of those top 4 seeds. As an undefeated, they're likely looking at a long layoff and a bye, and the entire question for this coaching staff will be about freshness and rhythm. Can they retain rhythm and get fresh and healthy? That's going to be the challenge moving forward.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This is